left. Both. Water. Comb. Left. Center. Right. Coffee.
And taste.
Bitter. Three. Cold. Warm. Right. Left.
Hi, Mad. Welcome in today.
Hi.
How are you feeling today?
I'm okay.
Tell me a little bit about what's been going on.
I've been having some headaches. And sometimes they just don't go away with medication. I tried ibuprofen and Tylenol and it doesn't go away.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you more about that in just a second. First, I'm going to go ahead and verify your first and last name and your date of birth.
Mad P. ASMR. June 2nd, 89.
Got you. Alrighty. It looks like the last time that I saw you was around a year ago, so you're due for a bit of a physical anyway. Tell me a little bit more about these headaches. When did you first start noticing this happening?
About a month ago.
Alrighty. Is it particularly bad in the mornings or at night?
More at night. Sometimes I could wake up in the morning too with a headache.
Okay. Has this been disrupting your sleep?
Definitely.
Okay. How many hours a night do you think you're getting?
6 to 7. 6, 7.
Okay. Have you tried any cold therapy or any heat?
No.
Have you been out of the country in the last 6 months?
Yes, I was recently in Mexico.
Okay. How long were you visiting Mexico for?
2 weeks.
Have you had any surgeries in the last 6 months?
No.
Okay. Are you having regular periods?
No.
Is this something that's just come up, or is this something that's...
It's been going on for the last 3 years.
Okay. Is there any other concerns that you have coming in today?
I'm also having a little bit of pain on my leg and foot.
Okay. Is it one foot or both feet?
Both.
Okay. Is it a sharp pain?
Very dull. It is around the ankle.
Okay. Is it the same spot on both of your ankles?
Yes.
And how long have you been noticing that happening for?
It's been about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. Does it hurt when you touch on it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty, Matt. Thank you for giving me just a general overview of what's on the mind today. I'm first going to go ahead and start by taking your vital signs, and then we're going to do a full head-to-toe exam.
Okay.
We're really going to evaluate everything to try and get to the cause of what's been bothering you.
Thank you.
So feel free to just sit tight and relax.
Okay.
First, I'm going to begin by gently listening to your heart. It's okay if I put this a little bit under the shirt.
Yes.
Okay. Now take a deep breath in for me and exhale through the mouth. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. The lungs are sounding clear and unobstructed. Alrighty, man, I'm going to have you hold out your right arm. I'm just going to gently wrap this around. Blood pressure is 120/30. It's a good score. I'm going to gently set these to the side. I'm going to grab some gloves and then palpate the face.
Okay.
Alrighty, man. I'm just going to begin by gently palpating the face. Just gently touching over the skin, making sure that there's no internal bumps or lumps that I can feel with my fingers. Let me know if this causes you any pain. feeling the lymph nodes. They don't seem to be swollen at all. Bring my hands down to the shoulders and collarbone area. Feeling for any unnatural stiffness, anything that would inhibit gentle movement. Gently feeling the upper arms. Searching for any spots that might be causing any discomfort. And then gently take one of your hands. Just gently touching the joints. Checking for any signs of swelling or inflammation. Is there any pain as I move your fingers? Let this hand go. Bring this hand up. Is there any pain as I'm touching any part of the arm?
No.
Any pain with any of these rotations? Can you hold your hands up and spread your fingers apart? You put your hands in a fist and clench. Okay, now you can let them fall. Okay, I haven't noticed any kind of lumps or bumps or anything like that. No pain in the upper body as far as I can tell so far. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my light here and take a look at the pupils and take a closer look at the skin of the face. Skin looks healthy. There's no kinds of discoloration. No unhealthy patches of dryness. Okay, now you can open your eyes. I'm just going to go ahead, you can look at me. I'm going to take a look at each of your pupils. Okay. Now, keep your head still and follow my finger with your eyes. Okay. I'm going to, actually while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and take a look in the ears. Okay, and would you mind turning your head to the other side? Okay. Okay. There does seem like there's a tiny bit of inflammation within the ears. That might be a cause of the headaches. We're going to keep going through the exam to rule out any other possibilities.
Okay.
I'm going to have you tilt your chin up so I can take a look into both nostrils. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to have you stick out your tongue and say ah so I can look in the throat. Okay. Perfect. Everything is looking nice and healthy. It's a nice natural pink color. No signs of any discoloration or discharge. I'm just going to go ahead and put this back in really quick. Okay. Now I think we're going to go ahead and move on to the table, so I'm just going to ask you to lay down as best as comfortable.
Okay.
Alrighty, Mad, are you comfortable?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and palpate the lymph nodes, feeling for any kind of swelling.
Bless you.
Thank you. And continue to feel the lymph nodes as they descend to the collarbone area. Feeling behind the ear. Just very gently feeling with my fingertips. Starting from behind the ear and gently feeling my way down. Comparing the two sides for any swelling. The lymph nodes are a tiny bit swollen, which could also be a leading factor into the cause of your headache. Some of the skin did feel a little bit uneven on a more thorough look, so I'm going to use a stick here to go over the skin, looking for finer abrasions or abnormalities that might have been missed the first time around with the palpations. for the scalp as well. I'm not feeling any kind of lumps or abrasions along the scalp, which is a good sign. I'm going to go ahead and move on to a sensory test of the face. Just continue to sit still and relax while I gather the tools that I'm going to need. Alright, Matt, I have two tools in my hand. One of them is going to be a soft sensation, and the other one is going to be sharp. I'm going to go ahead and drag the soft object along your skin. And now the sharp one. Are you able to tell the difference between those two sensations?
Yes.
Okay. Now go ahead and keep your eyes closed. And let me know if the object against your skin is soft or sharp.
Soft. Sharp. Soft. Soft. Sharp. Sharp. Soft, soft, sharp, soft, sharp, soft, sharp. Sharp, soft, 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 sharp. Sharp, soft, soft, sharp, soft, sharp. Soft, sharp,
Okay, Matt. I'm going to go ahead and take some measurements of the head and scalp areas while I'm here. This is both for your charts and also to check if there's any swelling in this. Gently set this here. And to also measure along the upper body as well over here. Okay, Mad, we are going to do a hearing test next. We're going to start off with something pretty simple. I'm going to be holding my hands on either side of your head and making a snapping sound. Let me know if you hear this sound on the right side, the left side, or both sides.
Right, left, both, left, right, 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 both, left, left, both, right, both, left, left, right, right, both, left, right, both.
We're going to try something a little different. We're going to work on differentiating different kinds of sounds. I want you to let me know if you hear a water noise or if you hear a comb noise.
Water, comb, comb, water, comb, comb, water, comb, comb, water, water, comb, water, comb, 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 water,
Now we're going to move on to something a little bit different. I have metal tweezers in my hands. I'm going to press this gently into the skin. I want you to let me know if this is on your right side, your left side, or it's centrally located.
right, left, center, left, left, right, center, left, center, right, left, center, center, right, left.
Okay, great. Now we're going to take a look at your nose. I'm going to hold up a vial just under your nostrils. I'll let you know when to take an inhale. Okay, I have this first vial here. Go ahead and inhale. And what is it that you smell?
Woody, kind of like wood.
Okay. We're going to move on to the second capsule here. And inhale. What is it that you smell?
Coffee.
Okay. Last time, and inhale.
Doesn't smell like anything.
Okay. Now we're going to do something similar, except it's going to be for your sense of taste this time. Go ahead and open your mouth. I'm going to put this tiny piece of test paper in and close your mouth, tasting and open.
It tastes like paper.
And another time, open your mouth and close and taste.
That's very bitter.
Okay.
And a little bit like almonds.
Okay. And open and close.
Very bitter as well. The same.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the scalp exam today. And taking a look at the scalp. I'm at the crown of the head, moving downward. The skin is looking healthy. No signs of discoloration. Nothing that marks any kind of red flag. Going to gently shift the hair to a new location. Scalp is looking healthy, very clean, no signs of dandruff or excessive flaking. No signs of any damage. No excessive grease or any kind of oils either. Skin looks healthy. I'm going to take a closer look along the hairline. Alright. I'm going to gently part the hair. Do a nice clean line down the middle. Now I'm going to do a sensory test where you tell me how many times this brush slides across your scalp.
Four. Two. Three. One. Four. Two. One. 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 Two. Two. Four. Three. One. Two. Great.
Is it alright if I unbutton just the top two buttons of your jeans here?
Yes.
Gently tuck these inside. Is this comfortable for you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my stethoscope and listen to the stomach. I'm looking for sounds of healthy digestion. everything's sounding very normal inside of the stomach. I'm going to move on to gentle palpations. Let me know if this hurts at all. I'm moving my fingers in slow circular motions, feeling for any type of blockage or obstruction. Now we're going to do another sensory test on the stomach. This time is going to be warm or cold. I'm going to gently press an object into your skin. Let me know if the sensation that you feel is warm or cold.
Cold. Warm. Warm. Cold. Warm. Warm. Cold. Cold. Warm. Cold. Cold. Warm. 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 Cold. 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 Cold.
Your stomach is looking and sounding very healthy, which is a good sign. I'm going to just gently rebutton your jeans.
Thank you.
We're going to move on to the last part of the exam, which is taking a look at your feet. Okay, Mad, are you comfortable?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm going to begin by gently rolling up your jeans so that I can see more of the area I'm trying to work with. I'm going to begin by gently palpating the feet, as well as the ankles and the lower section of the leg. I'm going to gently set this foot aside while I focus on this one. Does this movement cause you any pain?
No.
Does this ankle feel tender to the touch?
A little bit.
Right here. Does it hurt while I bend your toes?
No.
Taking a look with my light between each toe, checking for any kind of hidden infection or any potential fungus. Okay. I'm going to gently percuss along the bones of the foot. Let me know if this pain is too much.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go ahead and use my tuning fork here to help feel vibrations within the foot. Let me know if you feel the vibrations. Do you feel that?
I don't.
And this?
No.
How about this?
Yes.
And this?
Yes.
And this?
Yes.
How about this?
Yes.
Do you feel this?
Yes.
Do you feel this?
Yes.
Now I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. I have with me a soft brush. I'm going to gently brush one of your feet. Let me know if you feel me brush this on the right or the left side.
Okay. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. 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 Left. 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 Right. Left. Right. Left. Right.
Now I'm going to go ahead and check for the Babinski reflex. Okay. I don't immediately see a reason for the pain in your ankles. I am going to go ahead and rule out any kind of bacterial infection in the skin though. I'm just going to gently apply a tiny bit of antibacterial oil and spread it on the feet. Alright, Matt. I'm gonna have you sit up and we'll go over your results. All right, Mad, thank you so much for coming in today. I'm really glad that we could run those tests.
Thank you.
Of course. I wish that I could have an answer for you right now, but it wasn't conclusive. Most of the tests that we ran, though, had very positive results with the sharp and dull, the warm or cold. So I'm not massively concerned. I am going to go ahead and schedule you, though, some more clinical appointments to run some further testing.
Okay.
And we'll get to the bottom of this.
Thank you.
Of course, my secretary will reach out.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too.